Before we start, we'd like to thank our sponsors, gumballheaven.com. Do you like gum? If you do, you better check out gumballheaven.com and order yourself or your business a gumball machine with the yummiest gumballs ever. Gumballheaven.com will hook you up.
And we would also like to thank MiguelHernandezLaw.com, the best lawyers in California. If you do a lot of drugs, get into trouble, make poor decisions like robbing banks, or if you get arrested and you're innocent, give them a call. MiguelHernandezLaw.com. If you need a lawyer, you need them.
It puts the lotion on its skin. Man, I want to keep the song going.
I know.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Unlucky Survivors podcast. I'm Caden.
And I'm Julie, and we are the Twisted Sisters.
And it's Christmas.
I said Merry Christmas.
Today we have
Allison.
Woohoo.
How's your Christmas going so far?
So far, so good.
Is it amazing?
Christmas is awesome, and if you don't celebrate Christmas, the Hanukkah is awesome, and
Merry Hanukkah, Merry Day, Merry Kwanzaa.
Kwanzaa.
If you don't celebrate anything at all because you don't believe in anything, then just say Merry Day.
Yeah, or Happy
Merry
Friday.
Day, that's a good one.
Merry December 25th.
There's probably someone called Merry Day.
Or if you're Levi, happy birthday, because Levi's birthday is on Christmas.
That's true. Someone else I feel like I know.
I know.
I'm trying to figure it out now.
Kane, I know all of the Attack on Titan people's birthday.
Do you know Attack on Titan?
Mm-mm.
It's an anime. Oh, I didn't ask when I could be watched anime. But anyways.
First question.
Yes. How old are you?
33.
Okay.
I just had a birthday, so I forget. 33.
When's your birthday?
December 9th.
Yay.
What'd you do for your birthday?
For my birthday, it ended with going out to dinner at like Benihana, but it started out with a lockdown at school because it was a bomb threat.
That's definitely a birthday to remember.
A birthday to remember. Probably not the best one ever, but one to remember for sure.
So what happened with the school?
We were fine. We just had to make sure the kids were all safe and accounted for. And then we just waited for the authorities to tell us that the neighborhood was clear. And there was no bomb. But we didn't know that for a couple hours, so.
But were there, like, I don't know, strange people outside with guns and tanks?
Couldn't see.
Was there a SWAT
I was
team?
inside with the windows closed.
Do you think there was a SWAT team?
SWAT team? There was the bomb team.
Boom.
SWAT was probably there too. But
Okay.
Were you, like, hiding the kids under your desk and shoving them in
No, it wasn't that
closets?
kind of lockdown. It wasn't that kind of lockdown.
What would you guys do? You just kept going to class or something?
Yep. Made sure all the doors were locked. Couldn't open up the doors for anybody. Lunchtime got a little tricky. I had to ask for permission to get everybody down to the cafeteria so they could eat their lunch.
Wait, what if you had to go to the bathroom?
If you had to go to the bathroom, you had to wait. And then at one point, the PE teacher came around and he took them like 5 kids at a time.
Okay, Caden, for your golden birthday, we're gonna have like jumpy houses and goats and giant ponies that for some reason they're calling horses nowadays. All that stuff.
Yeah, totally.
Goats.
I already have horses, so.
We rented a goat for my birthday. Did you, Caden? When I entered that map, I said, when it said if you read the rules, say something about goats. I said I got a goat for my birthday once. Or I rented a boat.
I said
a goat.
goats are gonna rule
a goat
the world.
boat. Okay, next question. Are you married?
I am.
Two.
Who?
This guy named Mike. Well, Michelangelo.
What's he like?
He's kind of skinny, kind of tall, very crazy, likes comic books and video games.
And
He's
The
the biggest
Last of
kid I
Us.
know. Yeah.
Is he more mature than the kids you teach?
No, sometimes, but not often.
Wait,
No.
Caden.
Huh.
Caden, we were supposed to ask what she does.
What do you do? For a living?
No, wait, no, I need to ask you more about Mike. Okay, anyways.
my Coke?
Wait. Okay. I forgot. But, do you like him?
Oh, I love him.
Yeah, just
I love
making
him.
sure. Anyways, who are your kids?
So we have 2 kids. Sophia is 5, and she just started kindergarten. And she goes to my school, but she's not in my class because I can't teach kindergarten. And her little brother is Miles, and he's 2.
Yay!
What's it called? Do you ever get to go and visit Sophia?
Yes. I like to sneak into her classroom when she's not paying attention and see how long it takes for her to notice that I'm there. So far, I've gone into her classroom twice, and the first time she didn't even know the whole time. Like, I was able to get in there, get out, and talk to her teacher, and she didn't notice me. The second time, she did notice me, so I had to give her a hug before I left. But I see her almost every day, at least once, like in the halls or on the way to specials or at recess.
Yeah.
Yay, recess is the best.
Yeah.
Is she good in school?
Yes.
She is.
No, she's not a bad kid, but she's sensitive. So if she gets something wrong or she makes a bad choice, she takes it real personally. And cries for a while.
I do that.
Like Caden.
Yeah.
Caden one time got 199% on her test. No, not on her test.
I got like
on her
99 points once on a test, and I cried. I was so sad.
It's just because because we did extra credit, so we got like an extra 100, but Caden got like 1 point taken off for creativity or something.
I'm a creative person.
I think it's because you just made them name tags. I think it's just because you made them name tags.
I made them name tags? Who did I make name tags for?
For the book people.
Or like, I think I did like little stick figures of like the horses. They were these.
I remember when you used my pet shops. When you used my pet shops for your book report and then they got stolen.
Someone stole my pet shops.
They were mine. You borrowed mine. You're like, Julie, don't worry, I'll keep them safe. And then you come home like, sorry, Julie, your pet shops are gone.
Yeah.
But I got 200% on my book report.
Caden wanted to rub that in, didn't you?
No, Caden always brags about her grades. She's like, Josh, Abril, and I, we got like the top book reports in the class.
That's actually true. There were a couple kids. Julie wasn't in my class for like 2 years or something.
No, I wasn't in your class for like forever. The only class I was in with you was like Kelly's.
Well, like the first year, it was me, Abril, another dude, and like I think Gracie. Wait, no, she was running.
4th grade was the worst.
It was like another girl.
And the best.
Wait, is that the grade?
I teach 4th grade.
Sorry, I didn't like my teacher.
Yeah,
she was really mean. I got separated from all my friends.
All her friends.
I felt really lonely that year, and like I had a friend, and I don't want to say her name. I was about to, but she didn't like me. She always seemed like annoyed at me. Like, okay, Gina. Did you say Gina? I don't know anyone named Gina.
No, I said someone else.
No, wait. Are you talking about Gina from camp? Because Gina from camp is amazing. Shout out to Gina. Gina, you're amazing.
Yes,
if you're watching this. From
aquarium camp.
Aquarium camp.
So we got to go like boogie boarding and
scuba diving,
and we did a beach cleanup. We did kayaking. One time in the
ocean.
Okay, so you guys know not my very first job, but my first awesome job was taking people on kayak tours out on the bay.
You should take me.
I haven't been on the water in 9 or 10 years, but I had to learn how to Eskimo roll. I had to learn all about. That's where, like, if you're in the kayak and the kind that you like seal yourself in.
Oh yeah.
And you flip upside down, you capsize. Mm-hmm. You learn how to use your body and your paddle to flip it right back right side up.
Does it work?
Oh yeah, it works. And that way you don't have to bail out of the boat, flip it over, and then climb back in and get yourself all wet. You're only wet from like your waist up.
It won't let the water get in your way, so
no,
is it like
there's a thing that you wear, and it's like an extra swimsuit material. Sorry, not swimsuit, wetsuit material around your waist, and then it is really, really tight around the top of the boat.
But like, what if you've capsized and then you don't know how to get back up?
Then that thing pops off the boat. Like if you just push your foot at the bottom of the boat to like
but what if you're
yourself
panicking?
Out. You got to take a breath out, not a breath in. You take a breath out, and then instincts will get you out of the boat and to the surface of the water. But I did that every summer for like 6 summers.
Wow. That would have been fun.
That was fun.
Yeah, I loved going kayaking. It was really cool too because we were like really close to the seals.
I wouldn't do that. I'm actually scared to drown.
And when we were in the cap force,
you wear a life vest.
Yeah, you wear a life vest, and then like we had
a wetsuit.
Yeah,
I have a bad experience. I almost drowned in a jacuzzi when I was like 4, and then I almost drowned once again when I was like 8.
The ocean's a lot bigger than this jacuzzi.
I know. That's why it's more scary.
She freaks out when we go.
I've been, dude. They go like straight out in the ocean.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And we have like shorts and a t-shirt on.
They don't have anything. They just go in the ocean and they play in the waves. And like first, I was watching them. I was like the parent there watching them and making sandcastles. That's why. Yeah, and one time I didn't see any of their heads and I started freaking out. But then I saw their heads and like, my god.
So we'll go meditating first, and then when you're nice and calm, I'll take you kayaking. We'll see if that works.
Silence sometimes scares me, just so you know.
Silence is scary.
I know. I need music in my life. Like,
yeah, I always freak out when like my music isn't working and I have to change the settings from internal speakers to my headphones, and like I get really nervous.
This is why I don't like it at night.
It freaks me out.
This is why I don't like it at night when I just like I'm going to bed and I turn off my music and it's suddenly so quiet. I'm like, oh my god, the quietness. It's like a monster's coming after me, like a monster inc. or something. It's coming out of the closet I don't have.
Silence can be scary, but sometimes it can be really liberating.
Like like in the car, it's all right.
I started running without music on.
Yeah,
and I can
that.
I would play music before just to help me keep on pace, and then about 6 months ago I just stopped listening to music altogether. And maybe it's because my headphones were broken and I decided I didn't really need the music, but I liked it better.
Yeah, what I really like is when I used to run. I think I could feel like the wind on me and I can hear it. Mm-hmm. It's like even when I'm in the car, I like to hear that hum, that slight hum you get. I hate the ring, but the slight hum, I'm okay with that.
You guys are
Do you
weird.
listen to music when you ride?
I listen to music everywhere I go. Like, they have to be like, Julie. Like, they can't, I won't pay attention because I'm listening to my music. Because, like, I don't mind silence sometimes, but in the car, I can't deal with silence. While I'm running, usually I can't deal with silence. When I'm sleeping, I'm okay with silence, but I use music. It's like my inspiration for writing. It's my inspiration for life.
You were asking a question?
I forgot what it was.
I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. But maybe Julie should try to unplug for a day.
No.
And see what happens.
I don't think she could do that.
See, I wonder what kind of inspiration you get just from being you instead of listening to other things that other people create. Oh.
No, well, we kind of create our own songs all the time.
You can't. Everyone is inspired by something. You're not just inspired by yourself. I mean, I am inspired by myself, but like I'm inspired by life experience, even though I don't have that much experience because I'm a kid. But I'm also inspired by music, and being inspired by music isn't a bad thing. Some of my best stories, well, personally, what I think, have come from music, pretty much.
What music do you listen to?
I listen to everything. I will listen to 90s pop, I think is my favorite, but I'll listen to hip-hop, R&B, some rap, opera, classical music.
Opera.
Jazz, yeah. Country. I'll listen to everything.
It's weird. Donald, I didn't know this, but Donald knows country music. SP's boyfriend. Mm-hmm. Like, when we were at Thanksgiving, my uncle was playing it, and he's, like, singing the lyrics, and I'm like, what's going on with you? I didn't know you liked country music.
Because you're supposed to know that about your sister's... I'm sorry. What's called my girlfriend and my boyfriend. You're supposed to know that about your sister's boyfriend. That's something obviously really important you need to know.
Because I don't listen to country music. Yes, I ride horses. Yes, I ride Western. It's my thing. But I'm not a big fan of country music.
I like some country music. Like when it's on in the radio, it's nice to listen to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's all right. Okay, so,
by the way, I'm very picky about my music, just so you know. So
I bet you are.
I don't listen to the radio because the radio I hate. In case it's sometimes 80s music.
You know, I do listen to the radio because I'm lazy.
I don't like the radio.
It's on.
All I hear is songs like Uptown Funk and Talking Body, and those are like my least favorite songs ever. And Jealous. Oh my gosh, I hate that song so much.
Okay, so Uptown Funk and Talking Body are Sophia's two favorite songs ever.
Oh my gosh.
I don't like Talking Body, but I like Uptown Funk.
I like Let It Go more than all the pop songs. I do like Let It Go. I don't know why so many people have to hate it just because it's popular, because it's actually a good song.
I think they just don't like it because they've heard it too many times.
I think a lot of people don't like it because a lot of other people bring it up and they're like, it's so annoying. And when they finally find like some one little tiny error, they're like, oh my gosh, I found this one error. It's a horrible show, movie ever. In general, not just a song though, entire movie.
Let's get to questions.
Okay, anyways.
Wait, I want to ask.
Okay, go.
What are your other students? I was looking for something else. Who are you? Do you have any siblings?
I have two.
Tell us about them.
Tell you about them. So I have
brothers or sisters?
I have two younger sisters, no brothers, unless you count the people that I have said, you're like the brother I never had, so you're my brother now.
Yeah.
I have two of those.
Well, I'm basically the son my dad never had because I'm pretty much like the biggest tomboy ever.
With the longest hair.
Yeah.
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 So, I have 2 younger sisters. I'm the oldest, and then the next one is Beth, and then the next one is Carol. So all of our relatives knew us as the ABC girls.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Do you have, what's your earliest memories with them?
I actually remember, and I don't know if I remember doing this or I just remember seeing pictures of it, so I think I remember it. But my sister Beth was born when I was 3, and I remember going to the hospital with one of these. Do you guys know about the Opus comics?
What?
No, it's so old. Okay, so there used to be this comic strip called something, and there were 2 characters, and one of them was Opus, who was a penguin, and this this very weird looking cat called Bill the cat, who always had a hairball and looked like he was probably on drugs. So my mom really liked the Opus character, and my dad had bought for me to give her an Opus stuffed animal that was this big. So I remember going to the hospital and giving my mom the toy and seeing my sister for the first time in the hospital. And I believe that I remember when we got to pack up my mom and my sister in the car and bring them home from the hospital. Mm-hmm. And then for my other sister, I remember going to see her at the hospital too. And I was in 2nd grade, and I remember my grandparents had called the school to tell them that my sister had been born, so they stopped class and made an announcement and told me that my mom had my sister.
Aww.
And P.S. my grandparents were picking me up from school that day.
That's sweet. The school did that?
Uh-huh.
Was that the school? Wait, where was that?
Am I allowed to say the name of the school?
General area.
General area, in Monterey.
Okay.
By a church.
I don't know any schools. I don't even know the schools here. So.
Okay, this is the most important question of all time.
Do you like waffles?
No, it's not.
Oh, yes.
Yes, I love waffles. Actually, this leads into a question that I see on your screen.
Go.
Best Christmas present I got this morning was a Belgian double waffle iron. So it couldn't make 2 at once, but they're the ones that stack at the restaurants and they flip over.
Yeah.
And we got the best waffle recipe ever from our friends in Las Vegas. Mm-hmm. I don't have the recipe in town since we're on vacation here, but my sister might have it, so I might be able to make those waffles tomorrow for breakfast.
Are you staying at a hotel tonight?
Yes, but if you guys want to show up, your mom knows how to get there.
Yeah.
Because I can make 2 waffles at a time. So
was
one
it
for
the
you
one?
and one for you.
She's not a big fan of waffles.
I like waffles and peanut butter.
But today,
give me some Reese's chips, and I'll put some peanut butter chips in your waffle.
Oh, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, but I do like waffles and syrup too, but I like waffles and peanut butter a lot.
I have peanut butter.
My friends and I forgot today, but I think. Oh wait, no, she's on actually. Who? Kat.
Hi, Kat.
She's not on right now. Aww. But I mean, she put a comment on today that I saw. But we're supposed to have a war, and she says pastry war, but I'm like, we can't have a pastry war. Neither of them are pastries. But it's a war against is waffles better or pie? So
I'd call that a bake-off. A bake-off.
Oh my gosh.
Instead of a pastry war.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
You guys called
welcome.
Yes.
Write it down.
Yeah, I'm gonna write it down actually.
Here, I'll write it down.
I got it.
Okay, now going back to the question that I was going to ask you, what's your 7th grade locker number?
Well, my locker number, I don't remember. It was probably the 5th one from the end by the 5th grade classrooms, but the combination was 20, 22, 12.
I never had a locker
22.
Except these.
I see one right behind you.
But
22, 12. Okay.
Yeah.
Totally not going to hack your locker. Anyways,
I don't have that lock anymore.
Just from 5th. What school did you go to in 5th grade?
One in
7th
Monterey
grade?
by a church.
Wait, what hotel are you staying at? The one?
Caden, don't talk about the hotel on a podcast because they're gonna figure out where we live.
Well, there's a chance we might upload this tomorrow. So.
We can talk we can talk to her about the hotel.
I'm curious.
Later.
Why?
Wait, what hotel are you staying at? It's here, right?
Well, we're staying at one tonight, but then we're going to stay at a different one tomorrow.
No
Oh,
location.
okay. Are we gonna go swimming?
We could.
Yeah, because SB said she'd swim with me.
Yeah, okay. You want to go kayaking?
No.
Let's do that. That'd be better, because then after we can go to the beach. Yeah, we should do it. We should do it. Oh, that'd be so cool. Okay, next question.
No, me first. Okay, favorite book, movie, and TV show. 1 minute, go.
Okay. Oh, there's so many good books.
Series, go.
There's so many good
Top
books.
10. Can you do that?
5,
Top
4,
10.
3, 2.
It's like choosing your favorite child, which is better, Sophia or Miles?
That might be easier.
She's hesitating.
Oh, there are so many good books. I'm really a fan of everything by Rick Riordan.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. The Percy Jackson and the Olympians, the Heroes of Olympus, the Caden Chronicles, and the Magnus Chase and the Gods of Asgard series.
And the Trials of Apollo is coming.
Have you ever read I can't speak.
Pendragon?
Yeah.
I haven't read Pendragon yet,
You should.
but it's on my list of things that I need to acquire.
Have you read the Pegasus Series by Kate O'Haron?
Haven't read the Pegasus Series, also
Do you
on
know
my
it?
list. I'm not as familiar with that one as I am with Pendragon and Aragon.
I have
think
the whole
Pendragon
thing.
is the best.
And I'm on the latest book that came out like 2 weeks ago, and I started like the other day, and I read like more than half of it in the first day, and like read another half in the other, but I still have like another, I don't know, 100 pages maybe. But they're so good. You like, I know they're made for little kids, but they are
Those are the best books.
They're so great. Oh my gosh, I love them so much.
My friends make fun of me. They always ask, when are you going to read a grown-up book? And I'm like, I'm not in any hurry to.
Under the Dome.
Under the Dome.
Actually, I've only started like 10 pages into it.
But I read a lot to the kids in my class, and every year I read Tales of a Fourth Grade Nothing, classic literature from the 70s.
Oh, I've read a few
I think
of those books.
70s. And then what's the other one? Gregor the Overlander is the one that I like to read, by Suzanne Collins, who also wrote the Hunger Games series.
Have you ever read Stuart Little?
Yes, I read Stuart Little.
Roald
Dahl didn't read Stuart Little. Beverly Cleary did. But Roald Dahl, who wrote Matilda, is one of my favorite authors from when I was growing up.
And the BFG?
The BFG. Actually, okay, so no, better than the movie. There's going to be a play where we live in Las Vegas. I can say that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Mike said it.
Oh, okay.
We're like,
so we live in Las Vegas, and there is a performing arts center there, and they do all kinds of performing arts things, like the symphony, the ballet, and then live action plays and stuff. And there is a production of the BFG coming, and they're only selling tickets for schools. And we got in for our classes, like all the 3rd and 4th graders at my school are going to go see the BFG. And spoiler alert for them, but I don't think they're listening. The PTA at my school is buying a copy of the book for every 4th grader, because the 3rd grade teachers
that
didn't
book
ask.
is so good.
The book's fantastic.
So you should make me a 4th grader again.
You want to come be a chaperone?
Can I?
Yeah.
Oh, because
It's in Vegas.
well, I can't do volunteer hours yet because I'm not in high school. But I'm 14. Almost 15.
I don't know if that counts as a I'll look into it.
Well,
but
you
could
guys
just
are
be a 4th
related,
grader.
so...
That's true. You could say I'm just someone
I'll
helping
just tell
out.
someone to be sick.
Like, here, take the day off.
Would that work? Oh,
I don't see why not.
Anyways,
But how would I get to Las Vegas?
Well, that's your problem.
Mom and Dad have been in Las Vegas like 4 times without us.
This year.
I
She
know.
can't drive.
Well, I know how to drive the Kubota. Kind of.
By the way, Ryan Higa lives in Las Vegas. We need to go to that dinosaur park and film.
I thought we went to the
video.
dinosaur park.
No,
We never went.
We never went to the dinosaur park?
No, if we went to the dinosaur park, I would have been
I'll look it up. I'll look it up for you and show
No, I
you what
already
it
know
looks
where the
like.
dinosaur park is. I'm pretty sure I know exactly which one it is.
Well,
Oh
the
my
one with the
gosh.
purple dinosaur?
And
purple-
the really big slides.
I don't remember.
Caden, it just finished and now it's back at 0% again. By the way,
Because
just
now it's installing.
Yeah.
wow.
First it downloads and it
We have to
installs.
download it to install. This stuff is complicated. Anyways, moving on.
I can't wait till the BFG comes out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to know what's going to
I
happen.
don't know. I have had to tell myself to not read books right before I see the movie, because then I just spend 2 hours in the movie disappointed and upset.
Yeah, that's been happening, like, especially with Maze Runner. I am so disappointed. I love the cast.
See, I didn't
but,
read Maze
yeah.
Runner or Divergent before I watched the movies. I'll just wait.
Actually, to be honest, I think the Hunger Games movie, not the later movies, but like the first movie, was better than the book because I got bored in the book.
See, I read the whole Hunger Games series when Sophia was born, so it was a long time ago, and I've had a lot of time to kind of digest them separately.
I feel like a lot of people stay like too much with the originals sometimes. Like, just because it's not completely original doesn't mean the movie is like so worse. Maybe it's not as good, but it doesn't mean it's like really, really bad. Because like in The Walking Dead, both the comics and the TV show's good. They're both really good.
Yeah, I had a really good conversation with my best friend. Her name is Stacy. About that before, and she's a huge literature person. She loves reading, and she's the one who told me, you know what, you can't take the movies so literal, and you can't be so hard on the people who make movies if they don't follow every single detail in the book, because their interpretation, their imagination is going to be different than yours, and books and movies are such separate works of art anyway. Why not view them differently and give them their own I don't even know, opinions.
I did like the Hunger Games, but I don't know, the Mockingjay, those 2 parts, they were all right.
I liked the Hunger Games and Catching Fire, but later I was like, Caden, I didn't get anything in that movie. I almost fell asleep.
Was Mockingjay good?
Yes, the first Mockingjay, I almost fell asleep.
But did it match the book? Because I don't remember, like, I read it when I was 11, so I don't remember a lot.
Yeah, well, like I said, I read the book. I finished reading the book 5 years ago, and I haven't picked it up to reread it since all of the movies have come out, so.
I have them all on my iPad, same with the Divergent series, but I got bored with the Divergent.
Okay, I have a question. Have you read Where the Red Fern Grows?
So I didn't actually read it, but in 4th grade, I told you 4th grade's the best grade, my teacher, whose name I'm not going to say because I only know her last name. Well, we'll call her Mrs. O because that's what we got to call her. She read us Where the Red Fern Grows, and it took us a long time because she had the only copy, and she would just sit in front of the class and read it to us, and she read it to her class every single year, and every year she was cried at the end. And the whole class would be sitting there going, don't cry,
Did you cry?
I think I did.
Caden started sobbing.
I was sobbing, and my uncle came up to me. He's like, "Hey, you okay?" And I'm just really tired. And like a couple days before,
you're starting to tear up now.
Yeah, I know. It's really sad. My friend told me, we were at the ranch.
Told me.
Well, he told me because I was like, "Tell me the ending, tell me the ending." He's like, "It's so sad." And he starts telling me, and I start crying there. It's like, oh, this is so embarrassing because I'm in front of everyone.
Did he cry?
He cried in the book.
I didn't cry. I'm a heartless monster. I don't cry in a lot of things. I've cried in like 2 books and in 2 movies.
Yeah, so I cried at the ranch. A couple days later, I cried in the book. And like a couple of weeks later, I read it again at the bookstore, and I was crying in the aisle.
Okay, don't read Old Yeller.
I watched Hachiko and I cried.
Hachi made me cry. It's always the backflashes that get me. Like, it's the backflashes of all the things they went through, and that's what gets me. I cried in The Fox and the Hound. Like, when I was really little, when I was 3, and then I rewatched it when I was like 11, and I cried again.
That's a sad movie.
I watched it like 2 weeks ago, and I cried too.
I don't cry that often. I'm just like, I don't know what's up with me. I'm just like heartless.
I cried in The Good Dinosaur. Every time I watched Spirit,
I teared up a little
bit.
I almost
cried hard in The Good Dinosaur. I'm really sensitive with like goodbyes and stuff.
I only cry when it comes to character development. When like the 2 characters are really, really close and they either get separated or one dies. Yeah. That's when I cry. That's like the only one I cry. Like Hachi, that was the same thing. Fox and the Hound, that was when I cried. Let me think. That one Twilight comic that you showed me when Twilight died. When you woke me up in the middle of the night.
It was like 3 years ago too.
Yeah, that made me cry when like his mentor, mother, slave owner. I'm just kidding. But actually, does Sophia watch My Little Pony?
She only watches a couple episodes that are on Netflix.
Okay, but like his mother. I'm just gonna call her mother.
Yeah.
Or the person who raised him. Pretty much, she dies, and like he's sad.
And it's just really sad.
It's like emotional.
Sad.
Yeah, I cried. Like I'm sitting there reading this comic,
and it's because if he's a dragon that he lives for like thousands of years, and
all his friends are getting really old.
I actually, the one thing that it didn't make me cry, I didn't get teary-eyed or anything, but like it kind of. I felt something was remembrance when all the Twilight's friends died, like Pinkie Pie, Applejack, Rarity, Rainbow Dash, and I forgot the other one, Fluttershy. They all died, and Twilight, she gave away her alicorn. Like she got rid of her alicornness to bring them back to life. Alicornness, I don't know. Like
Wait, she got canon?
No, but like she got rid of her wings, and so like she can bring them back to life.
Yeah, the people who write these kind of stories that aren't actually part of the show, it's deep.
Yeah,
like,
no kidding.
It gets to you. Like, these people are smart. It's like, why aren't you making a movie right now?
Like, Lullaby for a Princess was I was about to say actually and also at the same time. So it's like actually.
Next question. Do you play any instruments?
I don't.
No.
I wish I did. I have a guitar, but I never learned how to play it. I should get Nikki to teach me.
What's your favorite instrument? Like for music?
The xylophone.
By the way, I love music.
I don't know.
With instruments. I don't like electronica.
She hates
Acoustic's
it.
pretty good. Although I did spend the better part of this week trying to figure out what this name of a Mexican percussion instrument is. And it's like this big. And you put your, like, there's 2 holes for you to hold your fingers, and it's got ridges down the side of it, and you would rub, like, a comb or something on it.
Yeah,
I think I've used that in our music class.
Yeah, okay, so what's it called? Because I had to look it up.
I don't know.
I think I used it in the music class once.
Yeah, we used to use those.
That music.
Yeah, we'd go and, like, we'd rub it against the thing, and it'd make that sound.
Yeah, okay, so I had to look it up. It's called a gyro with an R. Gyro, not a guido, a gyro.
Okay.
Before, like, what do you remember when you were a young girl before you went to school, besides the whole sister thing?
Before kindergarten?
Mm-hmm. Do you remember anything?
That's a long time ago, you guys.
That is a long time ago.
Yeah, I don't know, pass.
Okay. Wait, what's your favorite part of Christmas? Since this is Christmas, I want to keep it like more festive.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah, we should do Christmassy things now.
I keep forgetting it's Christmas Day.
We're talking about books.
Merry Christmas.
I love reading Christmas books, but I think my favorite part about Christmas is singing Christmas carols.
I really like Christmas music.
How do you
Love
do you know
Christmas
any
music.
Christmas carols?
Oh, I know a lot of Christmas carols.
Do you like Nightmare Before Christmas?
Love Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yay! What's your favorite song from them?
My favorite song, there are so many good ones.
Mine is Jack's Lament because I find it really pretty.
Jack's Lament.
That's what it's called.
Yeah, I know.
We should record this and like sell it on iTunes. We'll make a fortune. But anyways, or one of your favorites. It doesn't need to be your top. Or some that you like. It can be a list. Really, whatever.
Of Christmas songs in general, or from
Nightmare Before Christmas. Or
I like What's This? Because I just like seeing like his wonder at something that's totally different.
Yeah.
That he's had absolutely no idea ever existed.
Mm-hmm. It's cool to see him like, oh my gosh, what's this? Mm-hmm. And I like the way the beautiful instruments and the oh my gosh, the animation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It took me a while to realize that it was actually stop motion.
Stop motion is kind of scary. Sorry.
Yeah, it is.
Just Gravity Falls. I watch his shows.
I don't find it
It's a kid show, but there's this whole episode on how scary stop motion animation is, and they're coming after the cartoons, and yeah.
Okay. What? You find strange things scary,
But
but
things I watch. It's just
my
Cartoon Network.
dad was so lucky. He saw it in theaters for the when it first came out, and like he said like the TV, or not the TV, but the screen was also really big when he saw Nightmare Before Christmas.
lucky.
I know, I'm so jelly.
Are you jelly?
No, because I think I saw it in the theaters too.
Oh, lucky.
That's not fair.
I'm jelly. I don't
Sorry,
think she's
I'm
ready.
old.
Caden is jelly. I don't think she's ready for
It's
this.
so obvious. I'm so jelly.
What's
that from?
It's like a Lego movie parody thing.
Oh, okay. Let's see. What do you like to do in your free time? I just came up with
Like hobbies.
The first thing I like to do in my free time is sleep. And
Oh
then
my
after
gosh, that's
that-
mine too.
Yeah, and then after that, I really, really like to read, and I like to cook.
What type of things do you like to cook?
I'm learning how to cook more Filipino foods.
Yay!
Yeah, I had to call Uncle Allison on a couple of them because Mike's like, you need to know how to cook this, you need to know how to cook that. So I got my friends to teach me some things. I got my aunt to teach me a couple, and then Uncle Allison to teach me how to cook a few more. So the big ones are michado and kare-kare and sinigang. And I think I have to cook some sinigang when we go back to Vegas and invite some friends over.
Yay!
And then breakfast. The family loves pancakes. So at least once a week, I have to make banana pancakes with chocolate chips and peanut butter.
Don't hate me, but I don't really like pancakes.
You might like my pancakes.
Waffles
I might, but I like
peanut
it. I
butter.
just like I need to drown it in syrup, or else I don't like it because I'm really picky.
Waffles are better than pancakes because waffles are pancakes
remember?
with abs. It's better, right?
Caden, but do you remember that one video I made? Just like a reminder of that video I made. It's deleted now because of the freaking update. But it was waffles versus pancakes. There was just random clips, and like, and at the end, it was like where we blew up the Coke with the Mentos and stuff. Like, what is that called? When the Coke was in the air.
I remember.
And then at the end, it's like like the dramatic music going, and then it goes waffles versus pancakes.
So, okay, so
Still
you know
need
the
it, though.
mints things? So, we did it with our friends once, and it wasn't working. So, like, we shook it, and it came up, and, like, all of us are like, whoa, and all our arms go up, and it's in slow motion. So, it looks really cool. And there's, like, really dramatic music going on.
Wow.
So, it looks awesome.
And since it's in slow motion with the dramatic music, it's like 20 times dramatic. And they're all jumping away from it.
Yeah.
So
it's like jump, jump, step, step, jump.
I'm in the back, but you don't see me because I'm filming.
Okay, so who won, pancakes or waffles?
Waffles. Jinx. I get to punch you later.
So did I tell you about my waffle iron? I think I already
Yes, you did.
What's your name, him?
Haven't yet. I haven't even opened the box.
We're gonna name the PS4, actually.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
Help us find a name for him.
Okay.
Wait, girl or boy?
We need to name it on this podcast.
Wait, girl or boy? What's the gender?
I think it's a boy.
Yeah, I think it's a
like
boy
almost
too.
everything we have. So,
It's orange and black. Maybe you should just name it Jack. Or Zero.
No, I already have a turtle named Jack. That
Yeah,
creeper
we
right
do.
there is named Jack, actually. He looks like a Jack.
the room is Johnny. This is Thomas. This is Lily. And the TV is Franklin. Dad named the TV.
Okay,
How about
wait.
Steven?
Tony.
Tony?
Tony.
We still have some time to decide.
No, I don't like that. I feel like Steve is too common.
Oh, Steve.
Steven.
And Steven. Steven Universe.
Amethyst and Pearl and Steven. I don't even
You're
watch
gonna have to
Steven
bedazzle
Universe. I
your
remember.
PlayStation if you name it Steven.
I don't.
Oh my gosh, yes, we're gonna get the gems. Oh, that would be so
it right in the
cool.
middle.
Allison, I don't even watch Steven Universe, but I memorized the theme song.
Oh, and we'll change the power button to a shield.
Yes.
That would be cool.
Yes.
We just get like the little pink things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And you'll have to find some of those cookie cat stickers to put on the front.
Cookie cat.
Uh-huh.
Meow. Okay, next question. If you won $1 million today, what would you do with it tomorrow? Let's say today's not Christmas.
If I won $1 million today...
And you're at home, like not here.
Okay. So I'd have to be slightly responsible and pay off some chunks of debt. And then probably take the family on a Disney cruise. And by family, I mean like you guys, your parents, your auntie, the kids, my sisters, my niece and nephew, like the family.
The family. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to decline. I'm too scared to get on a boat.
Oh, actually, I wouldn't go on the boat either. Sorry.
That'd be so awesome.
Man,
I'd have a panic
I'm
attack.
so scared to
during
go on
the
a
whole thing.
boat so
You can just do
bad.
without me. If I got that $1 million, I'd.
You could just Skype with me the whole time.
That would be less fun.
Yeah, actually, it would.
The
but
boat's so
I just
big.
go to Disney World. But
Yeah, just go to Disney World.
to be honest, what I would do, I'd probably just be like, I got $1 million. How did this happen?
or we could all
I'm
go
a
to Hawaii.
kid.
We could all go to Hawaii.
If we were going to
But I want
Hawaii,
to go
then
somewhere I haven't been. And I haven't been like across, like trekking on the ocean yet.
well, if we like started at Hawaii,
wanna-
then I would get on the boat.
I wanna go to
because Hawaii is my
Australia.
dream for years now, and I want to swim with dolphins so badly.
Sorry,
I
I'm
wanna
not
swim with
doing
sea
that.
turtles.
Yeah, sea turtles too.
Yeah.
Dolphins,
I'm not
and
gonna
sea
do that.
turtles, and I want to learn how to surf.
I want to learn how to surf.
We should learn how to surf.
Let's learn how to surf.
You guys can learn how to surf.
We'll see you
It's
on
really
shore.
close to the shore.
Don't worry.
No,
I'm
she
not gonna
won't.
do
She
it.
won't go like knee deep in the water.
Just, no. Nice.
She doesn't like the waves.
I don't like the ocean. I think swimming pools. I can swim in a swimming pool.
How can you not like the ocean? It's so cold.
Are you gonna come swimming with us?
serene.
Sorry, Armin wouldn't like me because he likes the ocean. Why? I'm gonna bring up so many Attack on Titan references.
Are you gonna go swimming with us if we go tomorrow or the day after?
In a pool?
That's
Maybe.
only. I think it's only like if we go to the one that my mom stayed at. I think it's only 5 feet, and I think the other one it only
I
goes
get
to 6
sick
feet.
during. To be honest, I don't have a very good experience. Don't ask me this because then throughout the entire podcast she'll be like, Julie, why don't you want to swim?
Yeah, I would yell, "Oh, won't you swim with me?"
And even if I'm just
So
trying to
I'm
listen to
not
music,
so
I'll turn it up all the
lonely.
way, and I still can't get her singing. Like she won't. If I don't use headphones for like a second, she'll yell at me. But then she'll pull out her headphones and just put on her music and be like, "Oh, I'm editing. I don't need headphones, or I'm not supposed to use it."
True. They say I'm
Then
not
don't
supposed to
listen
use
to
it.
your music.
Aw.
But I let her listen to it anyways because I love her.
Yeah.
She doesn't reply to me either. I'm like, "Hey, Caden, I love you." Shh, I'm listening to Undertale. that's the response I get. I mean, you sometimes respond, but do you love me, Caden? The big reveal. Dun,
Yes.
dun, dun, dun. Yay!
You're supposed to say, she hesitated. That's what
She did.
Did you hesitate? I didn't even notice.
Yeah, she did. She did.
I thought she was
hesitate.
just waiting for you to stop asking your question.
Wait, what were we talking about? How did this lead on to Caden loving
Who gives you the most inspiration in life?
Yes.
Who? Like a particular person?
Yeah.
And it can be anyone.
Anyone in the world.
I think like I've gone through phases. So when I was younger, I got a lot of inspiration from my grandparents just because they'd been through so much and done so many things. On my mom's side, my grandparents immigrated from the Philippines, and just the stories they told me about where they lived in a third world country were crazy. And then all the work they did to try to bring their family over here, and just everybody. And it didn't just stop with their kids. They brought over their brothers and their sisters and their brothers and their sisters' kids. And so now all the family's over here, and it's fantastic. And then I hear stories, I heard great stories about my other grandparents growing up and moving from other countries and living in different places and serving in the military. So I really, like I said, phases. I get inspiration from you guys from time to time, your parents.
Yay.
Very inspirational. From Mike, my husband. I get inspiration from my kids. I get inspiration sometimes from my students. They just, they make me see things that I don't think I would have noticed in different phases of my life.
That's a good answer.
Yeah, you're like really good at answering this.
This is deep.
Well, there's no right answer to this.
Yeah.
So you just have to make sure that you keep your eyes open and pay attention to the little things. Because it could roll into something bigger later on.
Okay, I have a question. Do you have a favorite student? Dun, dun, dun. It's a yes or no question.
No.
Yes, she does.
That's what every teacher... I'm just
Yeah, that's
kidding.
what every teacher, that's what everyone
I'm going to
says.
be honest. This year, I don't have a favorite student in my class. I definitely have some least favorite students in my class. Last year, I had a couple favorites, but this year, maybe it's because I had such stronger bonds with the different students last year that I don't have this year.
If you and Caden weren't related and you guys didn't know each other, Caden would probably be your favorite because she's like teacher's
I'm
pet.
such a teacher's pet.
She'll like bring cookies to the class. Like she needs to be teacher's
I'll
pet.
go
She'll
early
brag
morning
about it.
to
And
just
if I
help.
say,
And I have so much fun, you have no idea.
if I'm like, oh, Jackie likes me too, and she's like, what do you mean? Because she's the favorite of every teacher. I'm not really the favorite.
I even go and help the scary teachers. Like,
although I
cough, Mike.
like
cough.
one time the teacher
not
did
him, but
stab
the
me
different-
in the eye, almost in the eye. She didn't actually, and like she pitied me forever
Aw.
because she was really, really like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. It didn't even hurt. I'm like, no big deal. You didn't actually stab me in the eye. So she got me like in the corner, right here.
With a what?
Like a pen thingy. What was it? I think it was one of those measuring things where it's like a pen and you make a circle.
Compass?
Yeah.
No, not a compass, but like
No,
that's
not
what
a compass, like for checking the direction, but a compass for making
Yeah,
a circle.
Oh yeah, that's what it was called. I'm sorry. I don't know school stuff anymore.
My favorite
That's okay.
teacher was Teacher Jackie.
Yeah.
I loved I was with her for 3 years, and like on the last day of school, I cried so hard. And like one of the other teachers was leaving, and she came in the classroom and she was talking with all of us, and we're like all in a circle. This was like 5th grade, I think, and I'm crying. There's like other couple of girls crying. We're all just really sad that we're like going to the next class because I was with Teacher Jackie for 3 years.
That makes a difference.
My favorite was Jackie and then Connie.
Yeah,
And then
Connie too.
Kelly.
Kelly
I think
was.
I knew your teacher, Kelly. I think she was in my teacher
She's
school
so
classes.
cool. But
she might
she
have.
only taught me in kindergarten, but I'm pretty sure if like she taught us in another class,
She could
she
teach
would be
grades.
like,
You
she's
probably
amazing.
would remember her better if you had been older.
No, but we knew her, like we hung out and not like
She
actually
knows how
hung
to
out.
surf.
Yeah, but like
She's very adventurous.
Yeah.
Mom saw her on a beach once.
Yeah, Mom tried to teach her how to surf. And there,
Oh, that's right. Your mom
yeah,
took surfing lessons.
yeah, and then like we have this one photo of like Mom finally on the board and her like this on
I
the
remember
board.
that one.
Okay, Julie, last question.
Okay, hold on,
Okay.
because I had 2 tangents. So, speaking of getting stabbed in the eye, I noticed those awesome Christmas presents you guys got. Wear eye protection because my
Yeah,
kid shot
they
me in
say.
the eye twice.
I
with
broke
those.
Nikki's vein.
Don't worry, I'll
First year I broke Nikki's
I'll
vein.
wear my glasses, or
Yeah.
if we have a mask or something. Really? One time, Ashley, I just walked out of the door. Ashley, like out of instinct or reflex, she just straight up turns around and shoots me in the eye. And guess what? We were on the same team. I mean, I didn't hurt that much. Actually, it didn't hurt. But I found it so funny how, her back was turned and she heard something out of.
Turn the brightness down on your computer.
You never noticed this.
Okay, keep talking.
It wasn't that bright though. It wasn't as bright as last night. But it was a reflex just to shoot me in the eye.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some people are like that.
Okay, and then the other thing I wanted to say was when you do need community service hours, take a week off and come hang out with us, and you can be my TA for a week.
Yeah,
that'll be like all the hours you need.
That'd
and you
be
can
so
do all
cool.
of my grading and my
gosh.
work
I'd rather hang out with the kids.
You can help the kids with their times tables and play games with them.
I'll
listen
do that.
to them read.
I'll play. Okay, I can read something after the class, but I don't want to help with any grades. Like because and I can play
teach
games
them
with
lessons
them.
in the computer lab.
Oh yeah, I'm really good at
I'm not the
computers.
best
see
with
that.
kids.
I'm not the best with
I'm
kids.
sorry, but like whenever a kid would get hurt and I'm the only one
yeah.
watching them, I'd freak out.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
But you
I'm
would
like-
be there if we were there.
Yeah.
Me, I'm like, suck it up. You're a man. You can do this, dude.
When they come up to me, they're like, "Oh, I hurt my elbow." I go, "Well, does it hurt really bad?" "Oh, it hurts so bad."
I would be
Can
like,
I amputate? What's that? Where they cut it off, it'll never hurt again. And they're like, "No, I'm okay. I'll go back to basketball."
Yeah, that'd be fun.
And then
Yeah.
by Christmas, they stop coming to complain to me.
I'd probably do the grading too.
You can do the grading.
I'd grade and
I
listen
used
to
to grade.
music.
That's my least favorite part of my job.
I know, yeah.
I hate
Probably.
grading.
Because then,
I'm pretty sure everyone
it's
does.
like filing.
Grading's worse than filing. I might rather file than grade.
I don't know. I didn't like filing because like I'll help with my grandma and her stuff. Mm-hmm. Like the first time I did it, I was there for like 3 hours just going and I was filing and taping things, and a lot of the stuff I do for her is like she can do it. It just takes her a long time, and because of the arthritis in her hands, like she shakes a lot.
Yeah.
So like she can't keep things in place. Yeah, so I shred for her and I tape things together, and then I sort the catalog. She makes me take out the addresses and shreds them. So yeah, I had to do that.
You should just get that stamp that covers up the addresses.
I don't know. She has it. Has to take it out, and like the shredder is like it strips and then cuts. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's how
Just
she has it.
just to say, wait. No, I didn't forget. I forgot.
Aww.
Wait, what were we talking about?
Waffles.
No, Kate, don't say that. What were we talking about?
Swimming pools.
No.
Surfing.
No, about teaching and then grading.
The worst part of teaching is grading.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, when Kate said she didn't like filing, I kind of like daydreamed off when you were talking about filing, because just talking about filing gets boring. But anyways, I actually don't mind I organizing my files on the computer just because it's all my personal files of like drawings and stuff. So I like just spend like 2 hours organizing everything because it's a mess when I just start it. So like every month I'll spend a while just organizing all my files. Maybe every 2 months.
2016 next year when I go to high school. I don't want to go. I want to stay homeschooled, but we're supposed to go. Yeah,
I'm going.
I'll see if I can take a week off and come.
Yeah. Or just come.
Well, but
Caden, we always took vacation on school days, especially when we went to going to amusement parks.
Yeah,
because
There's a
none of the kids would be there. Woohoo!
Yeah. There's a chance your school schedule is not the same as my school schedule.
yeah,
Especially like for spring break.
yeah.
So if your spring break is different than my spring break, you can always come.
I know the only thing I need to get transportation. Well, no, I'll have my.
Ask Michael. He'll fly you out.
Yeah.
He knows how to fly.
No, but he has money.
Oh,
Buy your plane ticket.
I have my friend. She's she'll be 20 by then. She can fly planes. She got her pilot's license at 18.
That's awesome. One of my friends from high school took flying lessons and got her pilot's license when we were in high school.
That'd be so cool.
I
Yeah,
flew a
I
plane
knew that.
once.
Did you?
Yes,
Yeah, I was in the passenger seat and I got me
never
steer.
did.
I got sick.
Did you?
I didn't get sick.
I'm like, I
was
got
too
down and
excited to get
I am
sick.
so done with planes. No more.
I actually want to get my pilot's license, but I haven't gone any farther in the pilot stuff.
Okay.
Flying. Okay, last question.
question.
What advice would you give to us, the Twister sisters?
I think I kind of already gave it. It's
I
just
know.
yeah. That inspiration tidbit. Just keep your eyes open. Pay attention to the little things. Don't take anything for granted. Go back and one of the things that they tell teachers and teachers tell students is to make sure you sit down and do reflections and maybe write them down or type them or podcast them out or something, and then go back through that in a couple of weeks or a month or next year and see what you've forgotten that you had inspired you when you didn't have a chance to go farther with it.
I to be honest, most of the time, I'm inspired by everything and then I make a story and then I never forget it. I always know people say like, oh my gosh, you should keep a book of all your stories because I always forget mine. I've never really forgotten anything important to me, which is strange.
That's awesome because I forget what I had for breakfast.
Oh, no, I do that all the time, but my
Waffles.
story ideas, I don't forget.
Oh, yeah.
I had stew for breakfast, by the way. And, by the way, I like writing my diary and then looking back, like, a year later and then seeing how much I changed.
Yeah, I've done that too.
How sloppy my handwriting was.
I've never kept up with a diary though.
You know,
I
I
have.
really think that your handwriting is sloppier when you have more to say and not enough time to say it.
Oh,
Because you're writing faster.
You're rushing.
So it must have been really important if your handwriting is really sloppy.
No, it's just, but also I kind of just like, I'm writing quite lightly, and I've never said quite before, but I'm writing pretty lightly, and it's because when I write too long, my hand starts to like cramp and hurt.
But they say it's because like you press too hard.
It's because you're holding the pencil too tight, or a pen, whatever you're using to write.
I'm constantly using a pen. Like my mouse is in my drawer.
Just remember to shake your hand out.
Yeah.
My hand doesn't get sore while using a mouse though. People
That's
always
because you're doing this. You're not doing this.
Yeah, because like I'm constantly holding mine.
I know
and
people say like
my pressure's
drawing
really hard.
Sorry, I know people say drawing with a mouse like kills your wrist or something. I'm like, what?
Nah, I don't think so.
You can get carpal tunnel.
I've been drawing with a mouse for 2 years of my life. My wrist is perfectly fine.
That's only 2 years. Maybe it's different for you guys because you're younger and your body's like your bones
We're
and
so
stuff are
used to
still
it.
growing and fusing.
No,
But when I was younger, I remember my mom, she would type a lot, like at a typewriter before there were computers.
Oh, yeah.
And when my sister was born, she had to go and have carpal tunnel surgery in one of her hands, and then she ended up having it in the other hand too. So just make sure you're doing different stuff.
Oh yeah, I am.
all the
I write in all the time, and I do stuff. But all I'm really doing is this. I don't know. I've been doing this also. I've been on the computer ever since I was like 2 years old or something. But I remember I think I broke one of our computers when I was really little.
It's possible.
And no, not the one with the flashlight. Like one of the big ones. I kind of just messed with the computer, and the screen turned fuzzy. I'm like, Dad, look what happened to the screen. That's a memory. That could have been a dream. Dad's never brought it up before, so that's something. But yeah.
I always worry about because like if I'm
I've been,
drawing
like,
for like
yeah, and
3
I
hours
see-
long, my wrist will start to hurt because it's like when I'm clearing some of the shading or when I'm doing the line shading, that's when my wrist usually starts to hurt
Where's my
because it's
wrist?
like it's short strokes and I'm constantly doing it. Yeah, that's what I don't like with my wrist. It only happens, I don't know, once when I'm like one time every picture, which takes a couple hours. So and it only lasts for a little bit, so I don't like it. It freaks me out. Okay.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We love you all, and we really appreciate
Time
it.
to end.
And Allison, thank you for coming here and doing
Thanks
the
for having
podcast
me.
On Christmas.
We really
On
appreciate
Christmas.
it. Merry Christmas, everybody! Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa,
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, Happy December 5th, 25th. Sorry. And if you don't celebrate anything, Merry Day.
Merry Day. I like that now. We should
Merry Day.
We should put that on our door, like Merry Day.
Yeah.
Just because, like, every day is a day to celebrate. Because guess what? You're breathing.
Wait, but what if you're not breathing? What if you're holding your breath? Dun dun.
Ruining this for me. Okay, thank you everyone for watching. Thank
love
you
you.
again for coming. We really appreciate it. We hope to see you guys all soon. Subscribe and see you soon. So you gotta hold the bye with us, okay?
Okay.
So like we'll all say it, and I'm gonna turn this down a bit so that we don't overrun everything like we've done all the other times. But we all hold the bye.
Like, bye.
And try not to speak too close because he usually messes it up.
You don't-
Well, no, just like you're okay. Okay.
1, 2,
Subscribe and see you
3.
soon. Bye.
It's in the singing of a street corner choir. It's going home and getting warm by the fire. It's true.